I see it. This is odd. It says you're live, but I don't see a live stream on here.
Hi Tom. Hi Tom. How you doing, Tom? Oh, I should react to your video, Tom. Let me do that.
Come in. Man.
Can't wait to turn the words.
Right, I have to just rant about something real quick,
Oh boy.
because it's been getting on my nerves, actually, really getting on my nerves. Basically, people have been praising the Nintendo Switch for a while now, but it's just a rip-off of the Nokia N-Gage. It just is. I do have my evidence, and I will supply that now. As you can see, they are both grey, and on the left hand side of the
Tom.
N-Gage you've got your D-pad and a few buttons, but on the right side you've got your
You
home
die?
buttons and,
Are you
yeah,
okay?
other
Yes,
things.
I'm okay.
What have you got on the Switch? You've got your D-pad
What?
and some other buttons,
I really thought you
and
were
on
dying
the
of
right
laughter for
side
a
you've got
second.
your
I
main
was not.
buttons.
You just forget.
See where I'm going with this? They're both
What?
grey, but there's this variant of the Nintendo Switch.
My opinion?
There's also
Do,
a
do, do, do,
prototype
do,
for the
do.
N-Gage before the N-Gage was created at E3. The prototype looked like this. So,
Oh my god.
as you can see, they're very similar in that regard. I just can't see how this could
Because I like
possibly
Nokia
be
Eagle Flight Tomb Raider on it.
Also, if you take off
Oh my god.
the Joy-Cons, that is something that they planned for the N-Gage.
Awkward
Why
moments
do
when
you think it's
the
called
Switch.
the N-Gage? Because you can take
Dude,
the
it's awesome. The Switch just
buttons
ripped it
off,
off.
but they couldn't because back in the day, Nintendo had to steal the idea. And I have proof of this as well,
Oh god.
because you can take these off with
No, we're
ease,
gonna have an argument.
just like how you can take the back off of an N-Gage
Oh my god, that's freaking
with ease.
ridiculous.
So, you know, it's
Well, I
I was
haven't
just
even
gonna Call of
already
Duty
like
on
my
it.
but
video,
as I was saying,
with
if you
the
take that
animals
off,
and stuff.
look at that. They are the
So we
same
go,
size.
don't, don't, don't,
They
don't,
are
and
not
Look at
the same size,
on
Tom.
camera, it might seem this is bigger, and theoretically, well, logically speaking, it would be bigger, but it's not because this is fatter. So if you flatten this out,
why am I dying?
pop it on there, it's
Yeah, I know, Tom. I know,
photos.
Tom. I'm just going with the flow because it's freaking hilarious.
The screen as well, same
Why am I
aspect
hearing you
ratio,
die?
just this one's
No, you
larger,
weren't.
just a bit.
I'm hearing you die.
So,
I'm good.
Hey,
and they both begin with N,
you die.
Nintendo and Nokia. So it's just a big rip-off, really. So, the Nokia loads, you'll realise something
Hi, Smith. Hi, Smith.
very
So,
peculiar. If you just take a look at this, you've got a lot of features on a menu. A menu that has a lot of features. Doesn't that sound familiar to this?
Oh my god.
menu with a lot of features.
But technically, it's like
Also, both of
third
the consoles
in a week and a day.
have games on cards, and when you're turning it off,
I mean,
as you see, we've
Yes,
got
I think
more
gotcha.
things you can choose to do.
I can't wait till he's 12.
And if you do it on here,
Well, I can't wait till you are too. I'm proud of you.
you have options as well. It's just
I'm
theft.
fine front seat.
Just theft. It's illegal, Nintendo.
It's a legal Nintendo.
Um, they both have their games on
Apparently,
cards. Now I
my
don't have
Chloe is sitting in the
each game
seat
on
already,
me
and she's
at
younger than
the
me.
moment, but I sure do have a Switch one,
Yeah, he
which,
did. He did, Tom. We're gonna show you that.
as you can see, that would fit in there
Oh my god.
perfectly. So they've pretty much ripped the N-Gage
Why is this
style
video so long?
with games. Well, it's not gonna fit in there because of those little things. But if they weren't there, it would go in. I guarantee it. So those are my reasons. It's
Oh my
Okay,
god.
what's
just,
inside of it?
you know, it is what it is. I
Wait,
mean,
you did start
I
out a video?
know,
Oh my god.
come at me in the comments saying, how's it a rip-off of the N-Gage? Well, if you watch the video, you'd know. They're the same size. They both come in, there's two variants. Well, sort of. It was a prototype of the N-Gage. Same aspect ratio if you turn it
That's hilarious.
sideways. A D-pad, main buttons. It all links. Multiple options on when you're turning it off. The menu with lots of features. It's just a rip-off of the
Yeah, I'm
N-Gage.
okay. I'm
Give
okay,
it
Snow.
Ben, Nintendo, Nokia.
Nakia.
If you want to play good retro
Do
games,
do 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 do
the
do do
N-Gage is
do.
for you. Got Sonic, Super Monkey Ball, Tomb Raider. What have you got on this?
Army, send me a link so I can comment on it later.
Oh, the. Okay, sure. I will.
Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go, everyone. So I'll watch this together.
Hello, welcome to my relaxation
What?
recording. I offer this free on the internet as something to listen to when you're feeling stressed, when you want to
Yeah,
take
I
some
think you
time
did too,
out,
Tom.
when you want to tell the world to go fuck itself and escape
Why?
into your own mind. When I was a teenager, I used to feel a lot of anxiety. I still do. We all do. But I remember always listening to relaxation tapes on good old audio cassette. So it's another relic of my own past and holds some nostalgic value to me. That's why I figured I'd make my own recording to share with all you. Here, I'm going to tell you some relaxation techniques with an emphasis on mental images that you may find enjoyable or incredibly bizarre. First, we're going to release any stress you're feeling
Awkward.
in one atomic blast beyond your imagination. Let's begin. When life seems frustrating, makes you feel miserable, some
Oh
people see
wait, I have the.
therapists.
Okay.
Therapists.
Oh my
The
god.
rapists. You don't want to see the rapists. You want to sit here and listen to me. The sound of my voice is the best thing you've ever heard in your life. And where you're laying is the best place you've ever been. You are laying down, right?
I'm sending that
Well, you should
nerd.
be. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Get in a comfortable position. Maybe lying on a couch, on a bed, on a
Oh no
bearskin
no no
rug.
no no.
Maybe you prefer to lay on a plank on a pirate ship. Maybe you want to hang upside down like a bat. Whatever works for you. Whenever you listen to a relaxation tape or a CD or whatever, they always tell you how to be. But you don't have to listen to anybody. You
I'm
could lay out on the
sorry.
street in the middle of traffic, right in the middle of Times Square. But if
Oh
you're
my
relaxed
god,
like
Ray.
that, then you don't need to be listening to this. Make sure the phone is turned off. Nobody's going to interrupt you.
You
No
dislike it.
distractions. You deserve.
I didn't. What? Do you, what? How did I dislike it?
Must have been a misclick.
Yeah, it must have been a misclick.
Time.
Must have been a misclick.
This time. Right now, it's like outer space. Time has no meaning. That ticking clock on the wall is going to get a bazooka to the face. You're going to kick that grandfather clock down the staircase.
Thanks.
What now, bitch? Maybe you had a shitty day. Maybe someone pissed you off. Fuck them. Maybe something bad happened that really
Still in that
upset you.
position.
Maybe you spilled milk, then you slipped on it. That slippery milk. Fell onto your grandma's skateboard, you went sailing across the room, you smashed yourself through
Alright,
a kitchen
see you,
window,
Emo.
you fell onto a
See you, Emo.
trampoline
Have
and
a good
bounced
night.
into the air, you
Good
got chopped
now.
up in the propeller of an airplane flown by Porky Pig, your pieces scatter all over Runyon
That's the
Canyon
same
Park in
something,
Hollywood
right?
where dogs piss and shit all over your remains. That's annoying, isn't it? Whatever's bothering you,
I
whatever's
am an
making you
idiot.
worry, causing all your stress, just tell it to go fuck itself. Tell it to fuck itself hard.
I
Give it
spelled
the
that
finger.
right, didn't
Flip it the
I?
bird. Give it both middle fingers. That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
Do
right,
it right
King?
now. Extend both your middle fingers. Extend them as hard as you can. Tighten your fists as hard as you can. Feel the tension of your middle fingers. In your mind's eye, see your middle fingers growing into long blades, severing the heads of your enemies. Tighten your feet together by cringing your toes. Squeeze those toes as hard as you can. See yourself stepping on buildings. Civilizations crumble at your feet. Open your mouth as hard as you can. Feel the pressure of your jaw. In your mind's eye, see flames coming out your mouth. You're breathing fire like Godzilla.
I'm
In
fine,
fact,
nerd.
the
I'm
real
past this.
Godzilla's so scared he's running away like a sissy. Tense up every muscle in your entire body. Fold those middle fingers back down and now instead tighten your fists. In your mind, you're smashing the world to oblivion. Tense yourself up as much as you can. Just don't shit your pants. Feel your rage surge through your body. Your anger can be felt everywhere. The Emperor from Star Wars can
Tom,
feel your anger,
Tom,
and
you
he's
rest.
scared shitless. Darth Vader doesn't even need to throw him down the reactor shaft. He jumps down himself. In fact, you know what? You just blew up the Death Star.
What?
Your mighty roar can be heard ripping through the entire universe. Breathe in all its cosmic debris. Breathe it in. Inhale. And now get ready to release all your
Go
tension
crazy.
in one big gust. Exhale. Let all your muscles relax as you breathe out all that
Me.
cosmic debris
One.
going way,
What does
way
that mean?
out,
Me. Good.
scattering out
Do
into the
not
far
know
reaches
French.
of the universe.
Jesus.
It's all gone. Anything that remotely bothers you, you tell it to fuck off. When you breathe in, imagine the word fuck. When you breathe out,
We
imagine the
have
word
to watch the
off.
whole thing.
Breathe in. Fuck. Breathe out. Off.
Isn't it literally just the same
Breathe
thing?
in.
No.
Fuck. Breathe out. Off. Fuck. Off. Fuck.
Well, is it my art until it's
Off.
done?
Keep going. On your own now.
Where did it go?
Whew. Whatever it was, it fucked off so far, you'll never see it again. Scared by the word fuck.
Here.
A controversial word. A word that's inappropriate to say in certain situations.
Well, all
But not a
situations to me.
fuckerific time like this.
Adorable.
Say it out loud if you
No.
feel like it.
No.
Or just comfortably say it in your mind.
No. I'm good.
word fuck.
No.
See the word. See it however you desire. As a child, you see
My
it
art.
spelled in baby blocks.
Don't mind
As a
me.
kid, you see it written in chalk on the classroom blackboard. As a teenager, you see it written in spray paint on the alley wall. As an adult, you see the word fuck
Wow, it's like I don't feel like
however you
anymore in
wish.
my life. Now, by the
Maybe
way,
it's
I'm liking
huge
this
and made of brick.
dream.
Maybe it's made of Legos. Maybe it's written in concrete. Maybe it's in Courier 12 font and boring as shit. Maybe it's written in the feathers of a dozen swans. It's your imagination. It's up to you. Try this one. Imagine it's enormous and you could climb on the letters. Climb up the F. Leap off the top and slide down the U. Fly up and land onto the C. Curl around with it and grab onto the K. Climb up and leap off onto the ground. Step back and view the word as a whole. You're on a playground, a place of your youth. Other kids join you to laugh at the word. Maybe they're kids you know. Maybe they're friends from your childhood. Maybe they're the kids from Goonies.
Charmy.
Whatever,
Yeah, what's up?
whoever you wish.
What's up?
Knock, 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 knock.
Who's there? Who's there?
I'm gonna knock like Charmy forever.
Are you just gonna knock on me forever?
You all gather around and laugh at the word fuck in the middle of this innocent playground. Think of the word fuck. How silly it is. Think of a time in your life when you heard someone say it, and it was funny. Think of a time you said it when you weren't supposed to. Think of a time you said it out of anger, fear, or desperation. Stress. The stress is now gone. The word is funny. What stressed you in the present time is now in the past. At this very moment in time, nothing matters. You might as well just be a stick laying in the forest. Or better yet, let's make you into a mummy.
Mario 64 music.
Be aware of your body. Be aware of your breathing. Allow your breathing to be calm and regular. If you're laying on your back, place both your hands
I'm
on your
gonna be
chest.
doing like
Feel your heartbeat. Your
be
heart.
doing like I'm gonna be doing emoji, and it's gonna be for um guess what it. Try to guess what it is.
That's a knife and a potato. Oh, it's freaking ADS. It's ADSF movie.
Yes.
Yes, I know it. I know what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the word though.
They're all gonna be. They're all gonna be.
Is calm and regular. Keep your hands there if you like. That's classic mummy position. Or keep them to your side. Allow all your limbs to relax. Your right hand is gently being wrapped in bandages. Feel the bandages go around each of your fingers one by one. Across your palm. The bandages cover your right hand down to your wrist. Your hand feels warm and relaxed. The bandages wrap down your arm all the way to your elbow. Your arm feels warm and relaxed. Now let the bandages go up to the rest of your arm, to your shoulder. The bandages now wrap around your left hand, giving its warmth and comfort. Feel the bandages wrap
Hard.
around each individual finger, from your thumb to your pinky. The bandages wrap around the rest of your hand. your wrist,
Great.
your arm.
Yeah, what's up?
What's this one?
I'm gonna do an internet. Whoa! And I'm gonna do a book. Aw.
Yep.
Your elbow,
Take me.
and eventually to your shoulder.
Oh.
Your left hand is now wrapped in bandages and is warm
I like the way he says bandages. He's like bandages.
and relaxed.
Oh, come on. 7.
The bandages now wrap around your right foot, starting with the toes, down to your heel. Your right
Yeah,
foot
he
is
does.
now wrapped up, warm, and relaxed.
I don't find this mummy part relaxing, to be honest. I don't find the mummy part
The
relaxing.
bandages move up your leg, wrapping up to your knee,
I don't find this
and
mummy part
eventually to
relaxing,
your
to be
upper
honest.
thigh. Your leg is limp and still. You feel the joints in your leg loosen,
Ugh.
and you feel that your leg is wrapped up, warm, and relaxed.
Let's see, what else is there?
I don't like the mummy part personally.
Now, feel the bandages as they begin to
Ah,
wrap up your left leg, starting with the toes. The rest of your foot, the heel, ankle, and then they move up, wrapping your leg up to the knee, and finally to the upper thigh. The bandages are snug and comfortable. Your left leg is warm and relaxed.
mm,
The
sure
bandages
enough.
continue to wrap up the rest of your body, your
I can
waist,
get another one.
your chest,
Okay.
and all the way up to your neck. The
Yeah,
bandages go
yes,
around your chin,
yes, yes. I am
around your
real man. Do
mouth.
you want to go skateboards?
Your jaw hangs open slightly, loose and
A
relaxed.
cow,
The
yes, but
bandages cover your face,
it's a sun and then a
your
frog face.
ears, and the rest of your head.
Haha, now you're
Your
blind.
facial muscles are
That one,
loose,
right?
and your whole body is still.
Of the
You're happy and peaceful without any movement at all. These bandages give you comfort and
what
protection
else is
from
there?
the outside world.
Oh,
You're a mummy. Your body is wrapped up, warm, and relaxed. This mummy is about to have a 3,000-year dream. Of course, you are dreaming of being a mummy, but the mummy is dreaming, so
of
it's a
this.
dream within a dream. But who cares?
Easy.
Nothing deserves any thought. You're content without any thoughts at all. Just the feeling of your mummified body. You feel light and weightless. Your body is
Should be
slowly
easy.
lifting off the ground.
I
You're
relaxed in it.
floating into the air. Without any care, you allow yourself to
Yeah, I know.
rise
It
up,
needs to be. I got
up,
your nose. Hey, you
and
got
up.
nose.
You're rising up through a pyramid or any building you wish, really. It could be anything. The Empire State Building, the Die Hard Building, Ganon's Tower, whatever. You started on the ground floor, and you found yourself floating up through a hole in the ceiling, leading to the second floor. Each of these floors have the same hole directly above one another, so you can ascend all the way to the top. As you keep going up, you see each floor pass by. Every time you exhale, you pass another floor. count them as you go. Just count the floors each time you breathe out. Go ahead. You're light like a balloon. You can do this effortlessly. What floor are you at now?
Yeah, it does, King.
Yeah? You're getting pretty high. Keep it going. How high can you get? Man, you're high. The more high you get, the more relaxed you are. Wait a minute, I don't know what you're thinking though. Wow, you've made it all the way to the top floor. Here comes the ceiling. Through the open hole on the roof, you can see the starry night sky.
Oh, it's a
The
really
full
interesting
moon.
game, Tom. It's a really
The moon
interesting
appears
game.
bright and large. It grows bigger and bigger as you float upward, through the roof, leaving the building way behind. It's the gravity of the moon that's luring you towards it. Its magical quality lifting you off the shitty world that you're leaving behind. The moon is supernatural, maybe supranatural. It's appealing, and it's what dreams are made of. The closer you get to the moon, the more you become part of its majestic nature.
Hey, really, Tom? I love those songs a lot. I love those songs a lot. I love the worlds a lot too. And also yeah, those are some good songs right there, King. I love those songs. Traverse Town, especially. Traverse Town is so good.
The moon now fills your entire vision. Its surface comes closer and closer. You touch down, landing on the moon. That's right, a mummy on the moon. One small step for mummy, one giant floating leap for mummy kind. Yeah, you're a space mummy. Space mummies. The surface of the moon is made of marshmallow, soft and relaxing, like a comfy bed. You sink into it, just laying there, looking out at the twinkling stars. Outer space smiles back at you as you enjoy the serenity on the quiet surface of the moon. Here in outer space, where time has no meaning. In space, no one can hear you, and you can't hear anything else. 'Cause fuck it.
Well, okay then. Much.
You can come here to the moon anytime you want.
I see.
But
Okay,
for now,
stages.
let's go somewhere even better. What could that be? Let's find.
Yeah, I love all those songs, King. I love all those songs, King. But Gentle Breeze, that's a classic. Gentle Breeze is a classic. Da, da, na, 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 na. I like those stages, though. I think their stages are good, too, Tom. And, everyone freaks out over the frickin' eel. Everyone freaks out about the eel. Everyone freaks out about the eel, but I found the eel cute. I mean, not cute, but I found the eel kind of cool. I'll show you Gentle Breeze. It's pretty good. Pretty good song. It was a meme for a while, too. It was a meme for a while. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this as a meme. I freaking remember this as a meme. Here we go.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
During that video, of the realization, I can see it
Wait, what?
there.
What?
You know, it's literally 30 minutes long.
Oh, I haven't finished it yet.
Well, of course you haven't finished it. My God.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, Skyward scared me too. Frickin' Skyward scared me a lot. Yeah, all that stuff frickin' scared me a lot as a kid. Huh, that's odd, King. But, still. Wait a second. Anyways, let's go back to the video.
Out.
Yeah, but that video, that freaking things that scared me as a kid playlist, that, yeah. But that freaking videos that scared me playlist, that was, it's completely true. All the things,
Completely true.
like everything in here, completely true. Like, they all scared me a lot. That, oh, this Squidward is scared one. This Squidward is scared one, just,
So scared you as a kid.
yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, so I'm not the only one who's seen the Hotel Mario one. I thought I was the only one who saw that. I thought I was the only one who saw the
Do you
Hotel
know
Mario one.
Mario?
'Cause I'm just gonna watch the first couple seconds, and that's it.
Kyoto is terrifying.
What?
Kyoto is terrifying.
Oh. Most fighters' themes being taken down, including Plessy's color show has it, but sometimes. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Ken. Yeah, me too. I couldn't find it for the longest time. Yeah, here's the thing, Tom. Here's the thing, Tom. I saw that one as a kid. I saw the Mario and Luigi one. I saw both the Mario and Luigi one as a kid. And, I couldn't find them again for the longest time. I couldn't find them again for the longest time. I just saw them that one time, and then I thought they were lost media for the longest time. But then, like a year or two ago, I like digged for them. And all of a sudden, I found a forum talking about them, and they're like, and I saw a forum talking about them, and they were like, they linked the two. I was like, oh my god, you two are my freaking hero, and like I freaking clicked on it and I found them. Yeah, but I had to dig, a lot, Tom, to find them. I had to really dig. Here's the problem. Too many toasts. Ah, my ears. Wait, these made you laugh? These made you laugh? These freaking creeped me out as a kid. These videos creeped me out as a kid. They freaking, like, really creeped me out. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's up?
Ear rape?
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Ear rape. Like, my ears.
Yeah, these scared me. But I had to, like, honestly, Tom, I had to really dig to find them. I really had to dig to re-find them. I couldn't find them for the longest time until, like, a year or two ago. And I had to really dig for them. Anyways, let's go back to the video.
You leave the moon, release.
Yeah, I think you should make another one, Tom. Those childhood trauma videos are great. And now you have the links to them. You have the evidence that they existed, Tom. Now you can just ask me if you ever want them. You can just ask me for the links if you ever want them, Tom. Because I have them on a playlist.
Yourself of its gravitational pull. You begin falling down into the void of space, light like a feather. You descend into the atmosphere of another world, sinking into its glowing aura. You fall through a layer of clouds, like dropping through a floor made of cotton. Let's start counting these cloudy floors the same way we did before when we were going up. But this time, let's count down, starting with 10. Every time you breathe out, you descend another cloud. Let's go. What number are you at now? Very cool. Keep sailing down until you reach the number 1, where a grassy field awaits you down below.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom. Yeah. Some city music
Are
for
you
back.
there yet? When you reach the bottom, you lay down on a grassy field surrounded by
Oh
flowers.
yeah.
Blue sky, simple, serene, calm. Your body feels heavy, as if it could keep falling. The only thing stopping it is the ground. Become aware of your body as it feels heavier and relaxed. Your right arm is heavy. You couldn't lift that arm if you tried with all your might. Your left arm is heavy. Heavy as shit. And you know what kind of shit. Your right leg is very heavy. Feel its weight sinking into the grass. Your left leg is very heavy. Heavy as a triceratops turd. Your head is very heavy, sinking back into the ground. Your whole body is heavy. You're partially sinking into the ground, leaving an imprint around yourself, sort of like a snow angel, but in the grass. Now your body presses itself into the ground so much that you start to melt, melting away all your tension. Your body flattens itself like a pancake, melting away into a formless blob. Feel yourself expand as you become one with the earth. You ooze away. Your body is now the consistency of water.
Thank you for the link, by
You
the way,
wash
Tom.
into the
I'll look
nearest
at it.
river. Now you're
Oh, the
flowing
Donkey Kong
away,
Country music.
going down an
Awesome.
endless stream. Where to? Who cares? You're one with the river, going wherever it flows. The river empties out into the ocean. The waves bounce joyously up and down. You come to a beach where the waves crash in onto the land. As you breathe in, the water goes back into the ocean. As you breathe out, the waves crash back onto the sand. Breathe in,
Hmm.
breathe out. In, out.
The stream section. That's the only way I can get the link because on Streamlabs it won't pop up.
Since you're now part of the ocean, your waters wrap all
Oh,
around the
perfect.
world. Reach out and feel the endless stretch of the oceans. Into rivers in South
I remember
America
that
where
crap.
animals live wild and free. Animals that don't give a shit about your problems.
I remember like almost all these.
See that jaguar? Doesn't give a shit. That anaconda playing the banjo? Doesn't give a shit. So why should you?
I remember that.
Anywhere water
Oh,
touches,
jeez.
anywhere in the world. The apes swinging through the trees in the jungle, they don't give a shit. The
I
sea
think I vaguely
lions and
remember
penguins
this.
in the ice regions playing golf, they
Of
don't
course, I
give a
remember
shit.
that. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that crap especially. That was a cool theory. I remember that. I remember that.
Your water
Not
flows
sure if I
all
remember
over
that.
the world, coming in contact with all of
It
life's
it
species, all
just
coexisting and enjoying freedom. You realize that you're one with the world and equal with the world.
I remember that crap too.
I say we were going to
Yeah,
go
I see too.
someplace good? Well, we're going to go there now. And what that place is up to you, because it's yours. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, where would it be? Perhaps it's a place from your childhood, maybe your old bedroom where you grew up. Maybe it's a roller skating rink or video arcade that you went to very often. Maybe it's a secret island that you fantasized about. Whatever you wish, you are there right now.
Okay.
This place exists, and it's yours to come to whenever you want. Now, let your mind go free as you delve into your deepest subconscious.
Yeah, I think I
Anything that
remember
comes to
something like that
mind,
happening.
let it appear in this special place of yours. Cupcakes, dogs wearing pajamas, green hogs eating oatmeal, any random thing brings amusement. Look over there, that's a goat trying to climb a tightrope. There's a
Yeah.
gorilla cooking on a grill. There's Yoda doing yoga.
Mm.
I think I see a guinea pig playing croquet with George Clooney. That's a three-toed sloth picking a three-leaf clover. That's an owl howling at Fred Flintstone. It all surrounds you. Random it comes, random it goes. You're at your most relaxed when you're accepting any thought you have. Your imagination is your greatest friend, and you're at the ultimate state of relaxation and well-being. Now it's time to wake up. This is the best part, the mummy's resurrection. Slowly move your arms, your legs, and open your eyes. Do it as slowly as you can. You are the mummy, waking up after 3,000 years. Just know that going back into the real world now, you are the mummy. You move very slowly, dragging your feet, without much care, because that's the way the mummy is. In the movies, the mummy always manages to catch his victims, no matter how slow. Ever see when the mummy strangles somebody in a corner? They
Whoa.
always end up in that corner. The mummy just moves along at his own pace. That's the way you do it from now on. Just know that whatever it is you're after, success perhaps, you'll catch it. Success will find itself backed into a corner. As you go about your day, you take things at your own pace. Like an ancient mummy rising after 3,000 years, you're refreshed and energized.
Picture.
I hope you enjoyed this this silly relaxation recording.
It
You
was
can
good.
listen to it again
It was good.
anytime you please. Or you may find that you
That was
don't have
great,
to.
King. You were
You can
right. It's
always
really
return
relaxing.
to this state of relaxation
Yeah,
anytime
me
things
too.
become
Charming.
Yeah,
overwhelming,
what? What?
and anytime you want to tell the
What's up? Oh, you got a new image. Awesome.
Still saved.
But thanks for this, King. Thanks for suggesting. This was very relaxing. Wholesome. Why does it keep disconnecting?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
What?
Look out! He's gonna nose. Hi, potato. No. Hey. I like trains. No, no way.
I mean, I guess I could. King. I don't know why I would, but okay. 1,000. Oh, oh, this has that. That's that old school like internet crap. That's an old school internet. This is an old school freaking like website. I love it. I freaking love it. I know the game on that. I know the game on the freaking thing. I know that game. What's it? It was like forget the name, but I know what that the game that images. It's cool. Is that a Sonic? Is that Sonic I see? Was that Sonic I see? Oh no. Oh god. Oh, I remember that in the Flash game. I remember that Flash game, Tom. But I remember this old. Uh, let's see if I can find it somewhere else because I wasn't really able to play it there. Newgrounds. Here we go. Still exists. Awesome. Yeah, me too. I miss the old. I miss the old internet too. Ah, it won't work. Maybe I gotta like manually put Flash on or something. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, you could. You could, Tom. It was cool.
From that one. Remember
What?
when we met?
Yeah, I remember when we met. It was Jackbot. Jackbot.
Most mammals need oxygen to breathe.
What?
Most mammals need oxygen to breathe, and you picked it because you thought it was funny.
Yeah, I remember that. You need oxygen to.
Why? So I was like, why not oxygen to breathe?
Well, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. What are my friends doing? What? I missed it? Oh no. Oh, I missed it. Did I miss it? I swear if I missed it, I'm not gonna be happy. Mom, I missed it. What? Help me.
What's wrong?
Oh no, 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 no. This can't be happening.
I haven't watched it yet, Smith. Smith, I haven't watched it yet. Smith, I haven't watched the Godzilla yet. See, look, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet, man. I was saving it for you.
It's back.
Yeah, I remember freaking Riddle School. Riddle School, that's a good one. Super Mario 63, that's also good. Yeah, I know. I know. Wait a minute. Wait 1 second.
So I'm on a game, and I think I missed something. I'm gonna chat. Swear if I missed it, all are getting smacked. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I missed it, all y'all are getting smacked.
I beat it. I beat it, King. It was good. I just want to check something real quick.
Oh, we better not. You better not. You better not have missed it. You better not have missed it. Because if I did miss it, they're getting smacked.
It hurt a lot.
People are just getting smacked.
Okay, well, it works now. So Godzilla. Godzilla.
Sorry.
What?
I might have missed something, and if I did, people are getting smacked.
You didn't miss anything.
You know. Are you just trying to stop me from smacking people?
No, you didn't miss anything. I promise.
How do you even know?
Well, I just don't think you missed anything.
I missed it.
No, you didn't.
I haven't even been on the game for like that's the way it
Okay,
is.
now I'm gonna watch Smith's
I already
video.
reviewed Legendary Pictures' Godzilla 2014,
I
but
need
it
to
was a
figure out
first
if they
impression, right
been
after having seen it.
smacking
What?
people.
Now that time has passed, I'd like to say a little more about it before the new Japanese one, Godzilla Resurgence, comes out. When I first saw it, I was very enthusiastic, even though it was a Hollywood film, not from Toho. It was the first Godzilla movie of any kind in 10 years, so I accepted it. I mentioned the last time that I thought the monsters, the Mutos, didn't look very original. They reminded me too much of the monster from Cloverfield, Super 8, and Gauss from the Gamera films. I also mentioned how the Mutos seemed to steal the focus away from Godzilla, and how every time the monsters would meet, they would cut away and save all the action until the very end. I wasn't really in love with this film, but I said that overall, it was a welcome return to a franchise that had been dormant for too long. But what I meant to say was this. We all complained about the first American version from TriStar. Now that they answered our complaints, Godzilla now looks like Godzilla and he breathes fire at the very end. So now I feel bad to complain because now it sounds like I'm being picky. Well, the truth is, this movie raised other problems. Before I get into that, first let me talk about what I liked. The opening credits. It got me.
I know Interactive Buddy. King. King. I remember Interactive Buddy. I would not like it. I remember it back in the day. My brother, my older brother used to play Interactive Buddy all the time. He used to play Interactive Buddy all the time back in the day. I remember that. I know exactly what it is, and yeah, wouldn't like it.
From the very start. With all that 50s stock footage, it feels just like a classic monster movie. But the TriStar version
And
also
nobody's
had the same
replying,
kind
so
of
I'm
opening
assuming
credits. Similar.
that
They both used the same bomb blast, the famous clip that was used in lots of old monster movies.
What's up? What's up?
literally like, everybody in the chat is on, but nobody's replying to me.
I mean, so I
Are
guess
you
no one gets
smack?
smacked. No
Are you
one
getting
gets smacked, right?
smacked?
No, don't. It's not pacifist. Torture. That's a legit game.
Smacking you, right?
That's a legit game, guys. What do you talk? Torture chamber. Really? What? Why? What? I've never heard of that one. Never heard of torture chamber. That just sounds freaking terrible. Why would you want to play something like that?
Too many to count. So actually, both films begin very well. The music is also very good. I wish they'd bring back the traditional Godzilla theme, though. Does any franchise nowadays keep its theme anymore? But still, excellent music. The first act is great. The tension, the build up, the nuclear plant being destroyed, it's a great lead in to a monster that's not Godzilla. But anyway, the actor who plays the main character's father, the engineer at the nuclear plant, he was fantastic. His name's Bryan Cranston. He seems to be famous mainly in TV, but I didn't know who he was. This was my first time seeing him, so I had a totally fresh opinion, and I thought he was excellent. But he's only in the first act, and without him, there's no other awesome characters, so the whole movie goes downhill. Actually, Dr. Serizawa, played by Ken Watanabe, was good too. The cinematography. There's some really good camera choices.
Gareth Edwards had the right idea to always shoot the monsters from human viewpoints. He never puts the camera where a person could never actually be. This makes the monsters seem more real. Dating back to the first Godzilla, the shots where he looks best is when you're looking up at him or seeing him.
Wait, really, King? Really, King? Interesting. But moving on.
It's time to go out of control now.
From a distance. They got that right. Now, what I didn't like. Killing off the best character, I already mentioned. His son and the girlfriend, they are not interesting. I didn't really care that.
What?
Yeah,
What do you say?
now.
You're out of control now? What's going on?
Smacked. Being smacked.
Why?
Because
Hate them either. I just thought that they were flat and too low key. I don't know. They just didn't do much for me. Godzilla having nothing to do with the first act. He only becomes relevant after the Muto hatches. Godzilla appearing 1 hour into the film. That is too late, and finally when he does appear, it cuts away. Godzilla's look. I hate to compare, but it's better than the TriStar version. Even though he looks like Godzilla this time, when he roars, the mouth is too reminiscent of the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? When you see those computer-generated jaws opening, it's beginning to look really stock and cliche. Like anything that's close to a dinosaur needs to copy Jurassic Park.
What? What's up?
lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
Lying.
I'm not.
No, not you. My friends.
Which obviously it's CG. That's just the way
Oh,
it is nowadays.
I'm sorry.
People think it's better than rubber suits because you can do a whole lot more with it.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm like,
rubber
yes,
suits
you
are more challenging. Rubber suits can look fake.
Oh God, really, King? Oh, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
But when they look good, they look really good because there's something actually there. And I don't think CG looks any better. The same way you can tell a rubber suit is fake, I can tell CG is fake. Even if you do a really good job with it, my eyes are still telling me it's a computer-generated image, like a video game. So, what's more fake here, really? The destruction. Godzilla doesn't destroy enough buildings. Sure, lots of stuff gets wrecked when he's fighting the Mutos, but it's never the way it was in the old movies, where Godzilla is scary because he's going to demolish everything in sight. That's where a Hollywood film with an enormous budget could improve on what was done before. Let's see the full magnitude of what this creature is capable of doing. We see him causing tidal waves, and that's great. Godzilla should be a force of nature, but with Godzilla hardly in the scene and just the tidal waves, I feel like we're watching a film about a tsunami. They took the natural disaster part a little bit too literal.
Why switch to Fios now? You can get the Fios TV test drive and get the best value from your TV package.
Once my kids go to bed.
Literal. Cutting away when the Muto reaches Las Vegas, and then again when the two monsters are about to fight for the second time, unacceptable. It's fine to focus on the humans. The humans are the ones that ground it in reality to make it relatable, but you need to have the monster scenes too. It made no sense to me to tease you for almost 2 hours.
Are you okay, Rennie?
This is just going a little crazy.
Oh.
Like it was a joke or something, and then give us everything at the end. The dark cinematography. Okay, even though I liked some of what they did with the camera work, too much of it is shot at night. Most of the film has a dark, murky look. Even during the finale, the whole thing is at night, and sometimes you can hardly tell what's going on. Especially on my TV screen, it looks bad. There's not much contrast, everything looks washed out. although I watched the 3D version too, and that looks a lot better. There's too many scenes of soldiers running around. What is the preoccupation with soldiers running around? It's not interesting, especially the part where they're all jumping out of the sky. It really dwells on that. The music is going on and everything. Whenever I'm watching that part, all I'm thinking is, why is this the dramatic focus of the film right now? Just, I'm like, yeah, okay. Something else should be happening in its place right now. You can still focus on human drama, but have it be more closely related to the threat of Godzilla. Perfect example is on the train when a young boy is separated from his parents. Not much really happens. He gets back to his parents and it's resolved rather quickly. But how about expanding on that? What about instead of soldiers jumping from the sky, how about seeing the boy trying to escape Godzilla? Maybe the parents find him on the train and they're reaching out for him just as Godzilla's tail splits the train in two and they have to safely rescue him from one half of the train as it dangles on the elevated tracks. Make us really want to see him get saved. Moving on. About Godzilla's screen time, I know if you count up the minutes of how much you actually see Godzilla, it's probably comparable to some of the older Godzilla movies. I'd imagine, without having actually counted, you probably see Godzilla just as much as you do in Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, for example. But it's not about what those movies did, it's about what
And this
this
game
movie should have done.
freaking
It's about how you pace the monster scenes, how you move from a dramatic scene to an action scene and back to a dramatic scene. How do you string everything
ended up
together
smacking
into a strong
someone.
narrative?
What? What's up, Ratty?
Ended up smacking someone.
Oh. Well, honestly, King, it's. I get why they were concerned. Like, it seems concerned. Yeah, I know, right, King? Why would the creator do that?
Holds your attention, and this was very unbalanced.
What the heck
Quite honestly,
is
I
this?
find the majority of the film to be boring. From the theater to seeing it at home,
Wait a sec.
the experience has been just the same. It starts
Nope.
out good, then after
Nope.
the Muto appears, it begins slowly going downhill. By the 1 hour mark, we desperately need Godzilla to show up. He shows up, big applause moment, and then he's gone, and that last hour really drags. After all the stuff with the soldiers, I feel mentally drained, and by the time the fight comes with the monsters at the very end, it feels too late. I'm exhausted.
What?
We're always going to compare it to the TriStar version and say how much better it was than that. As far as sticking close to the character of Godzilla, yes, it's better. Otherwise, I hate to say this, and I know this is going to be really shocking to hear, but there are some things about the TriStar version that are better. I rewatched it recently, and there's a lot more practical effects than you'd remember. All I could remember was a CG lizard running around, but if you actually watch it again and look closer, there's a lot of great miniature work. Lots of the military vehicles are actual models being blown up, and if you think back to Independence Day, the buildings that the spaceships blew up were also miniatures, so it's not surprising that they were still using those kind of effects on Godzilla. There were even a few shots
How
where it was a
often do you
man in a
get
suit,
bored?
especially.
What?
How often do you get bored?
I don't really get bored. I don't. I don't really get bored unless I'm at work.
Jealous.
Unless I'm at like
I
work.
get bored all the time.
Unless I'm like at work, I get bored sometimes at work, but that's like really it. I'm usually like really like I just have fun a lot more really.
Thing is, I actually have fun as well. Like, I have fun at school, I have fun at home.
Mm-hmm.
During the third act where the whole movie
I
turns into
love
a
school
act.
like so much.
You love school? Is that what you said? You love school?
The actors. Lots of the baby Godzillas were either suit actors or animatronics. Godzilla appears much sooner. It never leaves you hanging for so long. It's paced much better. When we need to feel suspense, there's suspense. Whenever there needs to be action, there's action. It balances it rather than backloading all the action to the end. Godzilla has much more screen time. Even though it's not the Godzilla you want to see, it's Zilla, it at least delivers all the fun action that you would expect. The only problem was that the movie was called Godzilla. If only they named it something else.
What? Roddy, what is it?
Another person.
Oh.
If it was a completely different movie, it wouldn't have been such a huge backlash. They're both totally different kind of movies. They're polar opposites. The TriStar version is very silly in tone. It's only trying to be a big spectacle, a summer blockbuster, with a lot of action
I
and
don't
humor.
even want to
It
know.
doesn't try to be anything more than what it is. Think of it as a follow-up to Independence Day, which is exactly what it is. The Legendary Pictures version is a much more
I don't
serious
even know.
movie. It doesn't joke around as much, even though at its basics, it's still a monster movie, not to mention it actually has Godzilla.
For $1,000, I want to be like, hey, phone, show me pics of my dog Trappy. And it does. I'm talking all of them.
Like Trappy at the club, Trappy at the dentist, Trappy on ice.
Trappy on a PJ,
Pajamas?
private jet.
Oh.
I don't feel right saying the TriStar version is a better movie because it's so goofy and that the monster doesn't represent what we all envision as Godzilla, but after watching both of them back to back, I can't help but admit that it's a lot more entertaining, and I never thought I'd say that. Now I want to talk about what I would have done to make the Legendary Pictures version better, because it's not that often when movie critics are actually constructive and try to give specifics. So, here you go. If I were able to alter anything, here's what I would do. In my version, the Mutos have no larva form. We never saw the larva form anyway, so why do we care? Instead, they hatch in the winged formation. In the Philippines, instead of finding a Godzilla skeleton, it's a Muto skeleton. Next to it is a recently hatched egg, sort of like the one they find that's dormant, but instead, this one hatched right after the cave opened up. Natives witnessed it leave its tomb, but are too frightened to speak of it, similar to the natives in the original 1954 Godzilla. Serizawa notes that the egg only hatched days ago, then turns his attention to a giant hole in the earth where the creature flew off, same as in the real movie, except the Muto made no path because it's not a larva. Then the nuclear plant in Japan is destroyed. We keep everything unseen the same way it is in the movie for the most part, except instead of it being the Muto that destroyed the plant, it's Godzilla. We only need some kind of brief glimpse of Godzilla here, the kind of bullshit they did in the later acts when they kept cutting away. This is the time to do that. 15 years do not need to pass. We never need to see the main character as a young boy. Instead, he's already grown up. The awesome guy, Bryan Cranston, playing Joe Brody, he's actually witnessed Godzilla destroy the plant, and just the sight of Godzilla alone has driven him insane. He's trying to prove that it's not a natural disaster and that the authorities are covering it up, just like in the real movie. He and his son go back to the site of the plant and find they have a Muto egg, not a cocoon. The egg hatches and the Muto gets loose. Next is the exposition scene. We learn that after the Muto hatched in the Philippines, it traveled to Japan to nest at the nuclear plant, not to make a cocoon. But Godzilla showed up and killed it, destroying the plant in the process. It left an egg behind, similar to Godzilla vs. Mothra. This is where Serizawa talks about Godzilla restoring nature's balance. They even have fuzzy classified surveillance footage of everything happening, so we do get to see some footage of Godzilla laying the smack down. And instead of 2 Mutos, there's only 1. I mean, why has it always got to be about breeding and hatching other monsters? You know, like they did that in the TriStar version. Can we ever get off of that? Then in Honolulu, when Godzilla shows up to fight the Muto, this happens 45 minutes in, not an hour. We don't cut away from the fight, we actually show it. It can be dark and rainy, but we still need to see something. It can cut to people reacting, keeping the human stories happening parallel with the monsters, but never cut away completely and lose the momentum. Joe Brody, keep him alive. The whole plot should be about his son trying to reunite with him. Take what they did in the first act about him trying to get his father back and elaborate on that. The young boy on the train who's trying to get back to his parents or something to that effect could be another subplot. And as I mentioned, all the bullshit with the soldiers, lose it. In San Francisco, Godzilla vs. the Muto should be happening about 1 hour 25 minutes in. It should take place during the early morning hours so we can see the monsters against the rising sun brightly lit in all their glory. Many buildings should be demolished. It must be a spectacle. And by the 1 hour 45 or 50 minute mark, the credits should start scrolling. Whew. Anyway, I look forward to see what direction they take with the sequel, and for Godzilla Resurgence, Toho's comeback. I hope at least one of these movies gets it right and delivers not what we expect, but to surpass our expectations, to fully live up to Godzilla's potential and take the franchise to all new heights.
No, I actually played those Rock Your Boss games. I played those as a kid. I don't know how I found them. I don't know how I found them. I just ran into them one day, and they disturbed me. Like, I played them. I had played the Rock. I had somehow ran into the Rock Your Boss game, and they disturbed me. Like, they disturbed me, and they disturbed me. And you know what? I could never find one of them. Like, the one I played the most was the original one, and I could never find the last one. I could never find one of them. I found, like, all of them except for one. I couldn't find the last one. Alright. Good night. Good night, Ratty. Have a good night. Stay safe, alright? Stay safe, okay, Ratty?
Yeah.
Stay safe. Good night. It's fine, King. It's fine, King. I'm just not. It's fine, King. That just sounds terrifying to me. That just honestly sounds like terrifying. Like, that's a terrifying thought. That's just a disturbing thought. It's fine. It's fine, Tom. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. I just don't like thinking about it.
Hello, ladies and sirs. Look at me. Now look at this product. Now back to me. You're probably thinking this is another Old Spice ad. Look again. This is a Hulu ad to tell you should get Hulu with no ads if you're not into ads. I'm on an ad.
I'm losing them. They've been with me my whole
Alright,
life.
it's fine,
I can
Tom.
handle
It's fine,
that.
Tom.
I didn't get as much.
It's fine, Tom. And yeah, I know, King, I know it's only a game. I know it's only a game, but it's really disturbing to me. I know it's only a game, but it's really, really disturbing to me. It's really disturbing to me personally. But, stay safe. Have a good day at school. Stay safe. Yep, see you soon, Tom. Yeah, it's messed up. It's too disturbing
I
for my
could have the
taste.
best 10 years, but still.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know death is hard, but sometimes you just have to think about the happy times, you know?
I will. I'll always remember the pictures.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my god.
lovely.
And all the advice that I got.
That sounds nice.
And all the times we stayed up late in bed together.
What?
Also, we're in the bath a lot.
Okay, I don't think I should be hearing these secrets.
Oh, there are a lot of secrets every time. I would share them with all the kids on the block.
Okay, stop. Nope, don't want to hear anymore.
No, it's not. It's not King. It's, like a fake thing. It's just like a fake thing.
Oh, shit! A rat!
Mm.
There's a rat! There's a motherfucking rat! No ass! Big ass rat!
Mm. Mm-hmm. He would be hurt. Mm-hmm.
Round one. Fight!
Today I am going to touch somebody powerful now. But just remember that I have to go. If you let me go, I'll give you a beat.
Great. You're fucking awesome as always.
Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Round one. Fight!
Seems legit.
Round two. Fight!
What's up guys, Mainman Sui hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and welcome to another Tekken 5 Revisited video. And pretty attacks, you died. Yes, that is all guaranteed. The stun.
This would be awkward if you were sharing these nachos with anyone but yourself. Nachos are now a meal with your choice of double the seasoned beef or slow-cooked shredded chicken plus a medium drink. The $5 Grande Nachos box, only at Taco Bell.
Tekken is a long-time running franchise, and with that brings a loyal fan base who have deep running connections with the characters in the game. Tekken isn't easy, so when you decide to play Tekken, you've submitted to playing hundreds of hours with your chosen character. You learn the ins and outs, how they move, how they fight the other characters in the game, answering the hypothetical question of who would win in a fight between Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. You can do that in Tekken, which is why when a character doesn't return in a new game, it can be like losing your identity in the game altogether. Season 2 for Tekken brought us 2 legacy characters which were sorely missed, and with 3 slots left, everyone and their grandmothers has an opinion of who will be returning to the game. So in this video, I'd like to focus on the characters that in all honesty are super unlikely to come back, giving shine to characters we miss from the past and likely won't ever get to play again until the next Tekken Tag tournament game. Let's do it.
Back to San.
In Tekken S, I officially to the roster. Gene's storyline, who is seemingly fighting Devil almost like a light version again. Pay for a character we brought up here, but I think dealing with another capo and having to pay for a clone character would upset more than it would appease. Other than being a recognizable character a lot of people love, I don't really see many reasons for her to return. Sorry, Christine.
Good night.
Forest Law.
In my opinion, the only clone worthy of a comeback, Tekken 3 brought a slew of fighting game players to the series, and those players most likely are more familiar with Forest Law than they are with Martial Law. Forest is Martial Law's son. It could be an homage to Bruce and his son Brandon. Although he's not a 100% clone of Martial,
Michelle.
the friend and nice to see Cooney get some reputation in trees than the expected to just fade into obscurity without ever being questioned. It's rumored Kunimitsu is in fact dead, and Julia talks more about nature and trees than the whereabouts of her own mother. So I honestly do believe we've seen the last of these two. Personally, I'd love to father.
Kunimitsu. Michelle Cham.
Kunimitsu nor Michelle Chang have appeared in a mainline game of the franchise since Tekken 2. Michelle was made completely obsolete by her
Oh
daughter
wait, really?
Julia.
Okay,
Kunimitsu
awesome.
just seemingly straight up vanished. But her story just came to an end. After Tekken 2, she just didn't seem to fit anymore. These two are the forgotten characters of Tekken, expected to just fade into obscurity without ever being questioned. It's rumored Kunimitsu is in fact dead, and Julia talks more about nature and trees than the whereabouts of her own mother. So I honestly do believe we've seen the last of these two characters in a Tekken franchise. Which is a bit of a shame for Kunimitsu. Julia technically represents Michelle, but Kunimitsu was slightly different from Yoshimitsu. She had more of a ninja feel about her. And with Yoshimitsu getting multiple representations in Soul Calibur and Tekken, it would have been kinda nice to see Kuni get some shine in Tekken. But we all know that's not gonna happen. Peace out, Kuni. You will be missed.
Alex. Roger Jr.
Wherever these three are, I'd wish they'd taken Kuma and Panda with them.
What?
These days, comic relief comes in the form of Lucky Chloe and the bears, but back in the day, it was a dinosaur and a flipping kangaroo. I don't care who you are, nobody wanted to lose to these two. Talk about feels bad, man, before it was even a thing. Their style took a lot from King, with the added mix of using their tails as a weapon. Man, I hate these guys. And I
What?
don't
He didn't just freaking say that.
but homage has to be paid to the original trolls of Tekken. Please don't come back.
You didn't just freaking say that. Oh my god. Really? So I'm a freaking Roger man, and I'm a Roger man, and this guy's freaking just crapping on my main. He's just like, oh, yeah, he sucks, so I hope they don't come back. Like, Jesus. called Legacy Characters Unlikely to Return to Tekken, and he's saying like, oh, I hope Roger never comes back, or because Roger isn't in Tekken 7, which was the last Tekken game to come out. Roger isn't in Tekken 7. He's like, oh, please tell me like they'll never come back or some crap. Like, and he was like, and it just got me a little mad. Since I main Roger, and this guy's like, oh, I hope Roger never comes back. It's just like, ugh.
Dr. Boskanovich. Speaking of trolls, pretty sure that the reason none of my friends from the Tekken 3 days play Tekken now is because I used to beat them with this guy. Dr.
Oh,
B was...
okay, so then you're a freaking hypocrite. Then you're a You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite if you're saying, oh, Dr. B is good, but not Roger.
The cheapest character, always on the ground, spitting poisonous gas at you. Everything you needed to infuriate your opponents. I wouldn't expect him back in playable form, but with so many links to active characters, I'd expect to see him referenced to in some form or fashion.
Gun.
Gon. Who can ever forget this little guy? Originally a special unlockable character in Tekken 3, he shares the spot with Dr. B as just the most annoying character to fight ever. He was so small, he went under most of the move list just standing there. Gon is not around because he's a licensed character and absolutely not coming back to Tekken. But if I had to pick between this guy and Alex, I'd choose this dinosaur for sure.
What? Yeah, this guy just has a freaking hate boner. This guy just has a... Okay, no, I understand that, King. But he's kind of being like... I think he's being a little biased, King. I feel like he's being a little too biased, because he was like, oh, I hope these characters never come back. And they suck. They're never gonna come back because they're dumb or some crap. Like, that's basically what he said. He didn't even give like legit reasons why they won't come back. He didn't give a single legit reason for why. He didn't give us legit single reason why, like, other than, oh, these suck, and I hope they don't come back. Like, that was legit what he said.
Bosses have a habit of disappearing after their main game simply because someone defeats the ultimate evil. But Ogre and Jinpachi should definitely not be forgotten as kick-ass bosses for the series either. Ogre had a mishmash of characters' moves. As a kid, my friends would make up stories that Ogre killed and ate Jun, Lee, Beck, and others, and that's why they're not in Tekken 3. And that's why he had their moves. Made sense to me as a kid. Ogre looks imposing, standing taller than everyone on the roster, which makes him stand out. And being the first supernatural... without a human form. Jinpachi took supernatural and cheap to a whole other level. Moonwalking out of your reach and blasting you with unblockable moves. Sidestepping firewalls wasn't a common concept back in Tekken 5. Something we have to do these days for a variety of characters, but if you didn't do it versus Jinpachi, expect a fireball to your face taking a chunk of your life. I hated Jinpachi, but I have to admit, as a final boss, he was pretty damn awesome. Now, rest in peace, you cheap bastard. So there you have it, a bunch of characters we love and hate from the series who, in my honest opinion, have a very slim chance of returning to the series anytime soon. Everyone I haven't mentioned, I think they have a fairly decent shot of making it into Season 2, but who knows, there's only 3 slots. Do you agree with this list? Do you think Gon is coming back for Season 2? Please write down in the comments below who you really want to see.
Yeah, apparently, like, for some reason, there's a rumor that the reason that Roger isn't in Tekken 7 is because of that whole video of, like, the guy punching the kangaroo. Apparently, like, animal activists got pissed over Tekken or something. Animal activists got pissed over Tekken, and they forced, and Harada was like, Harada was like, we're not gonna, Harada, the creator of Tekken, was just like, okay, we're not gonna keep him in, and they just took him out, and that's why he's not in Tekken 7. Which I think is stupid, but okay. Yeah, honestly, King, it isn't. Those aren't valid reasons. Yeah, they're really fun to watch in Tekken. They're really fun to watch. You think Ricky is related? Maybe. He could be. They witnessed Roger getting cucked by Alex. screwed up though. Friggin' his wife. So, I know, right? I mean, I see the resemblance. I see the resemblance. I mean, both start with R. Both start with R. They both wear great gloves. Both have a pouch. I mean, the Roger Jr. version has a pouch. Cause, okay, here's the thing. There's two different playable Rogers in the series. So the one I kept showing you is just called Roger. The one I just showed you is just called Roger. Where is he? Like, this right here, that's Roger. That's Roger. That's Roger. But this is Roger Jr. This is Roger Jr. So, you see, this guy and this guy, they only popped up in Tekken 2 and Tekken Tag Tournament 1. And after Tekken Tag Tournament 1, you know, Roger was absent from Tekken 3 and Tekken 4. But Roger didn't come back until Tekken 5. And they came back as Roger Jr., which is Roger's wife and Roger's son. And, so that's what we had for Roger for Tekken 5 and Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. And then, after Tekken Tag Tournament 2, you know, Roger just was taken off from the series. And it's really a shame because, you know, Roger's always just been a fun character to play as. He's a really fun character to play as. That's one thing. And number two, you know, they're obviously just really cute. And I just like them as a character as well. So it's really a shame. And there's also Alex, Velociraptor, who isn't in Tekken 7 as well. I mean, Alex only popped up in like 3 games. He only popped up in Tekken Tag Tournament 1. No, it was Tekken 2, Tekken Tag Tournament 1, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. That's all. He was only in 3 games. Oh, his ending in Tekken Tag Tournament 1 is pretty funny. He freaking plays rock, paper, scissors. Maybe I should take off the gloves. But, like, honestly, why did he think playing rock, paper, scissors would be a freaking good idea, though? He's freaking wearing gloves. Here we go. Almost an hour and a half. How old is this video? It looks like an old video. Ah, I see.
At Carvana, no matter what car you buy from us, you get...
Why not?
Hello and welcome back to my Sonic voice actor series. Today, as promised, I'm going to be covering miles per hour, or as the rest of the world calls him, Tails. Various people on the Tails, but the first comment I came across was from Multi-Knight13. Now, Tails actually has a pretty long line of performances, which is why I think it's best to get him out of the way now. The lineup includes Lainey Frazier, Corey Bringus, Connor Bringus, William Corkery, Amy Pallant, and Kate Higgins. Besides Frazier, I'm not going to be covering the cartoon voice actors, because I have, no real connection to them, and I feel as if they don't really matter. See,
Bro!
Lainey Frazier voiced Tails in the Sonic OVA, which most Sonic fans seem to know about, so I decided to cover it. Frazier, for some reason, decided to give Tails this over-the-top, obnoxious voice, which I think wouldn't fit Tails, but I'm pretty sure people actually like Frazier's take on Tails, but I couldn't find myself enjoying it as much.
Sonic! Help me! Wake up, Sonic!
Then came Sonic Adventure, which revealed Tails' new voice actor, Corey Bringus. See, to fit Tails' youth character, the creators actually hired a kid, which can either be a kinda good thing or a really bad thing. Well, let's put it this way. I like having the idea of a kid voicing a kid character, but that kid also has to know what they were doing. Corey didn't do that for me. His lines were all over the place, making
What?
dialogue just awkward.
Hey, Knuckles! What's up?
Later on down his
No.
career, Corey decided to hit puberty, which in result altered his godly voice. But in order to keep the same style, I guess they were going with Tails, Corey's brother Connor Bringus was hired. Yes, they brought in the brother of the past voice actor to voice Tails. Wow, did he do any better? Well, to be honest, they sound almost identical to me. There is a slight difference in performance, definitely. As for the voice, I honestly couldn't tell the difference. I don't know. I will say that Connor did better acting-wise. Next is William Corkery. Change your name, dude. Which is what a lot of people consider the worst Tails voice in, the history of Tails voices. And I agree. Just by listening to his voice, you can immediately tell that this was a terrible choice for Tails.
It's a
Yeah, I don't get it, King.
Yes, but sometimes
It's
this was a terrible choice for Tails.
It's a fake?
He's a kid, yes, but sometimes I can't even understand what this guy's saying.
It's a fake.
Like, it's so annoying that it sometimes makes me not want to touch heroes, which is, like, bad.
It's a fake.
Like, man, how many voices make you want to do that? Amy Pound.
It's a fake. It's a fake.
Deliver.
It's a fake.
Like, man, how many voices make you want to do that? Amy Pallant delivered a much better voice of Corkery, but ultimately that isn't saying a lot. She, of course, did better, but her voice still bothered me. Every line Tails said,
No.
Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, both stupid games, just sounded unnecessarily
Both stupid games. Well, let's carry
overdone.
on.
To me, her voice always came off as scratchy and annoying, and it always seemed like Tails was
Really?
having a spaz attack.
Apparently, Eggman's battleship exploded. A Chaos Emerald. You've already found one.
So let me get this straight. I've covered 5 voice actors so far and disliked every single one of them.
Well,
Yes, up until Sonic Colors, I have never liked Tails' voice. Wow, I have never liked Tails' voice. Wow. Well, with that being said, you should already know what I think about Kate Higgins. Her voice is spot on, line delivery is perfect, and for once, Tails sounds like a young boy that I can take seriously as the genius he's supposed to be.
These aliens are made up of a really...
here's the irony. Here's the irony. Here's the irony. I think Kate Higgins does an alright job, but I think the older voices are better. I like the older voices better, personally. Like, I remember actually being disappointed. I remember being disappointed when I got Sonic Colors. I remember being disappointed when I got Sonic Colors and Sonic and Tails' voices had changed. Like, because, you know, I liked the older voices better. So, like, when the voices changed, I was like, come on,
Seriously
why?
as the genius he's supposed to be.
These aliens are made up of a
It's not
really
bad, though.
powerful
It's pretty
energy
good.
source called
But the older
She
one's
also
better.
does a great classic Tails, if I do say so myself. So thank you, Kate Higgins, for giving me hope in Tails. You're probably the best to come out of the new voice acting group.
No,
And I really hope
I
you
don't think
stay
so.
for a long,
But
long time.
she's pretty good.
So that about wraps things up, guys. As always,
Yeah, me too. I think I'd say the one in Sonic Adventure is pretty good, though. I like the one in Sonic Adventure. You know, this guy didn't, but I like the guy in Sonic Adventure. It's a fake. It's a fake.
It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's a fake.
You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing about his hero's voice, about his Sonic Hero's voice. I used to not like it. But nowadays I like it. I used to not like it, but now I like it. Which I find funny. I used to be like, it's not good, but now I like it. It's a fake. Oh, really? That's odd. Well, I'm glad to hear it got better. Oh my god. Amazing. Beautiful. Why isn't this girl? Why does this have to be a mod? Okay, now it's not getting good. Now it's not getting good. Wait, whoa! Whoa, really?
One mother of a mother.
You have to be extra.
The Radkeys, a new series on USA.
Hey, I'm Jarrell, and I love the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich. The best part is...
Oh, it's over tail, sadly. Oh, it looks pretty good. I knew I was gonna get. Oh my god, King. It's over tails. The Charming model gets put over tails. So that's a shame. And I wouldn't want that, so. Yeah, it puts it over tails, yeah. I wouldn't want to replace me. I barely have any games. I barely have any games where I'm playable, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put Charming over, Big. Put Charmy over Big. And change around Big's gameplay so that it's Charmy's. I do, King. I do. Because I am both. Well, actually, it's more of like on here I consider myself Tails, and on Discord I consider myself Charmy. So I'll act like Tails on here, and I'll act like Charmy on Discord. Actually, no, I'm just mixed of the two. I'm just both. Anyways, I should probably end the stream right now because it's getting late. I didn't even realize, but I should probably get to bed, and you should probably get to bed too. So well, have a good night. Have a good night, Kim. You have a good night, and I'll have a good night too. Yeah, I saw that, Kim. I saw that, Kim. I saw that, Kim. Yeah. Well, right.